dearest. It is 10 months since last we saw the General. In that time he has grown older, thinner. His once cordial serenity has given way to gloom and anxiety. His penetrating dark blue eyes are full of grief and anger. He soon begins to talk of his bereavement, his ward, in his heart his daughter, Bertha. He talks with bitterness of the hellish arts to which she fell victim, and expresses, with more exasperation than piety, his wonder that heaven should tolerate so monstrous an indulgence of the lusts and malignity of hell. My father encourages him to tell his story. I should tell you with pleasure, says the General, but you would not believe me. Try me, says my father. He tells us he has come to believe in the marvellous. I can see that my father is beginning to doubt his sanity. The General looks gloomily through the windows of the coach and asks if we are going to the ruins of Karnstein. It is a lucky coincidence, he says. He means to visit the tombs and commit a pious sacrilege, to unearth some of those people, to relieve the earth of monsters so that honest people may sleep safe in their beds. My father looks at him again, but this time not with a glance of suspicion, with an eye rather of keen intelligence and alarm. The house of Karnstein, he says, has been long extinct, 100 years at least. The name and title have long ceased to exist. The castle is a ruin. The very village is deserted. It is 50 years since the smoke of a chimney was seen there. Not a roof is left. The General recalls his ward, Bertha. How lovely she was. Does my father remember? He sympathizes. Yes, she certainly was quite lovely. He was grieved and shocked to hear of her death, and knew what a blow it was to the old man. Then he takes the General's hand, and tears gather in the old soldier's eyes. He makes no attempt to conceal them. He was childless, he says. His ward repaid his care by an affection that cheered his home and made his life happy. All that is gone. He knows he may not have many more years to live. By God's mercy, he hopes to accomplish a service to mankind before he dies, to visit the vengeance of heaven upon the fiends who murdered his poor child. My father encourages him to speak, assuring him that it is not mere curiosity that prompts his interest. We are about half a league from the ruins, and the General begins his story.